everyone, Paul Richards here with PTZOptics. Thank you so much for tuning into our show where we're going to talk about QVC selling, how to sell like QVC. These people have put it into an art I tell you. And we're going to break it down, how they live stream, how they live broadcast, how they just make great videos that make you want to buy whatever they're selling. So this is definitely for you sales and marketing folks out there, but if you're in any other department, who do we rely on to keep our businesses afloat? Usually it's sales and marketing. So let's keep these guys flowing and let's go ahead and talk a little bit about our show. So first of all, as you may know, you're watching PTZOptics live every Friday at 2 p.m. and every Friday we donate to charity. Why do we do that? Because there are a lot of charities in need, and I want to talk a little bit about our live charity program. So basically we donate $20 every live show, and then please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That adds another $1 or $2 to our live show, up to $250. We've already donated up to $11,000, over $11,000 to charity. Some of the charities we support: National Forest Association, Susquehanna Valley CASA, Louisiana CASA. Want to talk a little bit about our upcoming show. Next Friday we're interviewing Magewell. Our 1-year anniversary is coming up soon, so I'm very excited about that. Our 1-year anniversary is going to be Halloween. We have a little Halloween show scheduled, so that's going to be fun. And just wanted to talk a little bit about our donation program. Again, it's you just got to hit that like button, and it helps children in need. Children who need to be who get adoptions. They're in the court system. It's called the court-appointed special advocates. Okay. Let's get into our show. So here's what we're going to talk about. How do we set up a QVC style broadcast? Well, first of all, what the heck is he talking about? Well, first of all, let me just show you my QVC style layout, because I know that's going to kind of help you guys kind of grasp what we're talking about here. So here's my QVC style layout, and I've got my layout over here showing my part number, my features, my products, my map price, and then below I have my call to action. And that is a real call to action. I would love it if somebody out there would like to call in and talk a little bit about, you know, their what they do when it comes to live broadcasting, their setup, anything at all. You can just call that number, type in that meeting ID, and you will be in this live broadcast. You will be part of this live show. So you can actually just talk and just join. You can call right over the phone or with any iPhone, iPad, or Android. And I'm sure the phones are going to be off the hook. People are going to be calling in. This should be a fun show. I'm hoping people are going to call in. Those are fake phones, by the way. No one is actually calling in. And no, we don't have an old phone like that. But apparently my engineer said he can get me one. So we'll see if that actually happens. So how do we do this? I have some videos showing how we do this. So first of all, we have a free download. So the link below in the video description here has a free download from Darth Vader.
Your Highness, we will discuss the location of your hidden rebel base.
Just kidding, it's not from Darth Vader. It is actually from us, and we've put together a little Photoshop package that gives you the Photoshop files to completely do what you're seeing right here and below, and you can completely customize it for your product, for your service, for your business. And creating videos like this, we're going to talk a little bit about how to do it. I've got a little PowerPoint presentation we're going to look at. If you're not into Photoshop, if you've never seen it before, just bear with me here. I just want to show Photoshop for a second here so you can see what you're getting. So let's show that off. This is Photoshop. There's 2 main files in here. And if you don't have Photoshop, Photoshop's now available on the cloud for just $20 a month. And this somebody on your team in marketing, I'm sure, has access to Photoshop. And if not, you can actually outsource it as well. And I'm going to turn the background audio down a little bit, but yeah, it's supposed to be kind of loud. I like it kind of loud. But anyway, turn the background audio a little bit. Thanks, Smart AV. I appreciate it. And we're just going to customize this to be whatever we want here. And the audio, the phones were ringing were a little loud too. I agree. I'm going to turn those down too, because I do want the phones ringing to be up a little bit. So here we are. We're just customizing this layout here. And we're just showing how easy it is to, these are the files you're going to get. So it's completely done template. You can change it. You can do whatever you want with it. And this is going to be our sidebar. This is going to be what we use to create this QVC style layout. Now, once we've completely customized this, and I'm gonna speed this presentation up a little bit, and we're gonna take a further look at it. Once it's completely customized, we can then take a look at, let me move forward here, doing our lower thirds. Let's just squeeze forward a little bit here. I'm gonna breeze forward. We save that as a PNG file, and now we'll open up our lower third, customize that, change it to whatever we need. And we take those two files and we create this. This is where all the magic happens. Now I'm using a virtual set. This is a really nice virtual set from virtualsetworks.com. Those you actually do need to buy. We give away free virtual sets with every single camera sold. So if you buy one of our cameras, you're going to get some really nice virtual sets. And I'm going to show you some of those pretty quickly here. And I'm also going to show you how to build these virtual sets and use this platform with Wirecast, with xSplit, and with vMix. So we got a lot of ground to cover. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into how to use it with Wirecast. Wirecast is a really popular software. This is the Wirecast broadcasting software here. A lot of people use Wirecast. So I wanted to show, it comes with a lot of nice virtual sets that work really nicely with this. So yeah, GIMP is great, but oh, here Sean Maxwell is saying, ditto, I use GIMP on Windows too, but I have Photoshop at work. Yeah, GIMP is good. GIMP is great. Photoshop now is on the cloud too, so that helps. But anyway, I'm building a virtual set here with Wirecast. I'm going to do it with vMix in a little bit, and then I'm also going to do it with xSplit. xSplit's a cool new one for those of you on a budget. So I'm just applying the chroma key here. There we go. Applied the chroma key. And that's really basically everything I need. Yeah, we're gonna show xSplit in a second here, Vols Music. I think xSplit's a great new little budget application. And then there we go. Now let's just add our sidebar and our lower third here, which would be a media file. There we go. And there we go. Let's see, where are we? Yep, there we go. Your product. We stick that right there. Maybe we scale it down a little bit. Make sure it's nice and set there. Okay. And again, free download below. So if you want to try this stuff, you can download all of this and all these free templates that we have. So there's the lower third there. And boom, 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 we've got it set. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there like vMix, like me, potentially. I'm a big vMix fan. So let's show this in vMix now. So that's Wirecast, right? All right, so we did Wirecast. Let's show it in vMix, and then we'll show it in xSplit. We got a lot of ground to cover. So here we go. This is vMix. Look at all these virtual sets. This gives you, most of these virtual sets come free with our cameras. And they're all on our website if you want to learn more. So there I am adding my virtual set. Now let me just add my, you know what, maybe I'll choose a different virtual set. Let's see here. A lot of virtual sets here for sure. Come on. And which one do I want to choose here? Why not letting me come scrub forward? There we go. Goodness, I'm like stuck. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to add my camera. And I was just doing this at my desk earlier today. So that way I can look at the chat, see what you guys are talking about, and broadcast at the same time. All right, going to crop the sides because I got some space off my green screen. Crop the sides there, get everything set. Apply my chroma key. vMix is really easy to use. You can just click that number 2 button. Usually always gets it right. And now I'm going to add my camera to the talent layer. There we go. And we're good. Now, last thing would just be to size everything up properly. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in there. Really nice feature on vMix, the ability to do all that zooming. Maybe zoom out just a hair to make space for my my sidebar and my banners there. Yep, that's the Cowboy. Well, yes, it is the Cowboy Studio green screen. The little the pop-up. I forget what it's called now, but yeah, it's that little pop-up green screen. Here's my sidebar. And I'm going to put it to the side there and just resize it a bit by holding shift and clicking. There's my sidebar, and now I'm going to add my image. Here we go. And add my lower third as in the multi-view. One of my favorite vMix features is the multi-view, allowing you to kind of build these shots and automatically have them kind of stick together in a way, although the aspect ratio is a little funny. Anyway, you get the point. That one's done. Now, last one here I'm going to do is going to be xSplit. So let's go back here, go to my desktop capture. Whoa, get rid of that, and here is xSplit. Just give me 1 second, sorry. xSplit is starting up. It takes a second sometimes to start up. As soon as it's ready, you'll see it in the screens behind me. xSplit is like $5 a month. So if you don't want to buy vMix or Wirecast straight up, you can go with xSplit. And I've actually just need to hit new presentation. Okay, so I'm going to build this from scratch here. Let's go over to my xSplit. So here's xSplit. And I just wanted to show this one because budget options are budget options, right? So let's add a camera. All right, there we go. That's going to be my base level green screen. Let's see, what virtual set should I use? By virtual set, really all I'm going to do here. Well, I'm going to build a virtual set with a background and a foreground. That's all it really is. I've got a. What should I do? All right, I'll just do this one. All right, it's drag and drop. So literally I just dragged a picture there. Boom. So it's also good for beginners, I feel like. I feel like this is one of the best ones for beginners. Take off that aspect ratio because I need to stretch it a little. And that's how you change scenes or layers. That's how you layer things. You can just layer like that. Now I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to color and hit the color key button. Use the eyedropping tool there. Come on. Chroma key, baby. Oh. Uh-oh. Put a chroma key on the wrong thing. It's okay. Chroma key on this one. There we go. All right. And just a little more. It's not bad. It really isn't. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not bad. And that's okay if I have a little bit here and there because I'm going to do some cropping. Here's my cropping. So I don't need a lot of this. Oh my, too much. It doesn't give you a live crop, so you kind of have to play around with it, but I don't need any of that. I don't need this. Alright, that's all I really need. So there I am, but it still is not looking great. I need my foreground. So I'm going to pop in, let's see, where are we? Foreground, table. Boom. Now we're looking good. Okay, so now we're getting closer. Now I just got to add my QVC style stuff, which would be just 2 banners here. Here we go. Where are we? All right, your product. Boing. Right here. And your lower third. Look how easy that is. For someone who doesn't know, like who doesn't have time to spend learning everything, drag and drop. I mean, really, how much better could that be? Screens behind you are also part of the studio, right? So, yes, they are. So that's how we do it on xSplit. Let's go back to my main broadcast here. And that's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is what I wanted to show today. So could somebody call in? Could somebody call this number and type in the meeting ID and talk to me for a little bit so we can have our QVC style show. I know somebody is on the call. Wait, where's Zoom? Oh. I dropped the Zoom call. So sorry. Make sure I'm in the right meeting. Okay, here we are. Okay, so yes, looks like we've got one person here. Stefan, would you like to say hi?
Hello.
Hi, Stefan. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not bad. Thank you so much for being on the show because I needed somebody.
Sure, sure. Hey, let
How
me
you
put my
doing today?
virtual background on.
Oh, you've got a virtual background too?
Yep. I usually use this one. Oh, there we gotta fix that. There we go.
Nice.
Zoom in.
Yeah, so we're just using Zoom. Oh, so I do see the back. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
There's the green screen we needed.
Here's my Cowboy Studio one. Not a lot of help there, Dan.
So, you guys, I know a little bit about your company. Do you guys do any, let's say, sales and marketing stuff?
In a sense, that's not really my department, though.
Gotcha. No, I get it.
Yep.
But thank you so you basically called in via your computer, right?
Yep.
Ah,
Computer audio.
look kind of funny because I didn't change my preset. See how I just changed my preset there? That's the nice thing about having cameras with presets. Because you change a virtual set, you tweak it to that, you get a preset for that virtual set. Now I'm in another virtual set, change it back.
Exactly.
But yeah, I took away my little sidebar. But thanks so much for joining, Stefan. Tell us a little bit about your experiences live streaming.
We have only just started an initiative to do more live streaming. We used Facebook Live a couple times. We've done a lot of Zoom webcasts, and yeah, we've had pretty good experiences with it.
Yeah, we use Zoom. We're using Zoom now. I'm a big fan of Zoom. But one of the things I found out doing a lot of webinars, whether it was GoToMeeting or WebEx or Skype or Zoom, is that, and I feel the same way sometimes myself, is that I just don't feel like downloading a new piece of software just to join some random webinar.
Right, right.
And when you give someone the option and they do it, that's great. But when you're live streaming to YouTube, like all of our viewers today, you don't have to download anything. You're a viewer, not necessarily a participant or an attendee.
Exactly.
And we did a lot of research on this. We found that actually 10 times as many people would watch, well, roughly, let's say 3 to 10. Every day is different, but almost 10 times as many people would watch the live show when we recorded it, as opposed to, when we live streamed it, as opposed to, forcing somebody to download Zoom or GoToMeeting or WebEx that they might not really feel like doing.
Yeah, people prefer on demand in general.
And then it's automatically on demand. All of those views and everything have been, added to your SEO and beneficial. So it's just fun. Your virtual set looks great. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's a material design. I just used GIMP to edit some colors to make it be our company colors here.
Cool. So you're using GIMP.
Yep.
I always make that recommendations because the cool thing about GIMP, because we are talking, this is kind of what the show is about. So we have 2 Photoshop files that we're giving away for free. This side one here, the sidebar, and then the lower third. And we don't want to force people to buy Photoshop. GIMP is a free option, and it can actually open Photoshop files, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that was one of the things now, I'm not a huge fan of GIMP because it doesn't, for me, and I already have Photoshop at work and everything, it's better. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah, it's a hard transition, especially if you're really used to Photoshop, but I got used to it.
I know. Well, I did too. I kind of forced myself, and then, I don't know. It just, when you get into the corporate world, I guess, because they're paying for the Photoshop licenses and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did like GIMP a lot, and then I felt like I was kind of gimping along, and I was like, I need more power. So I got the Photoshop, and Photoshop does offer cloud versions.
Yep.
Which is nice. So that's been our 20-minute webinar. We went over everything. If you want to hang out, Stefan, you can hang out for the Q&A, but I'm going to run the credits. So thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll be back for Q&A soon.
Okay. Thanks for calling me out.